G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs. Son and our playthrough of Panzer Grenadier, the Kokoda campaign, introductory scenario 1. We're about to go on with the 1000 turn, so basically the halfway mark. We started at 0800, we finish at 1200. The Australians have one step loss at the moment, and the Japanese have 10 step losses, so that gives us our 10 victory points so far. The Japanese have their 1 VP for our step loss and the 8 for the VP hexes they hold. So at the moment it's only a 1 difference. It's still a draw across the board. It's just the Australian initiative is up against the Japanese 3-0. Lot of damage done last time. This lieutenant up here is down to 1 platoon. The captain here is down to 1 engineer. This captain is down to 1 demoralised platoon. And this poor old lieutenant here is down to 2 demoralised reduced platoons. But they did a little bit of damage to us over the last couple of turns. They've killed off one of our lieutenants. Our sergeant was disrupted last time, but failed his recover and ended up demoralised. And they put a bit of hurt on us over here as well and demoralised a infantry platoon and the lieutenant. So we are getting to towards the end of this, and we'll see how it goes. So let's go into it. And it's initiative time. The Australians first with a 6 gives them 9. And the Japanese with 1. So that's the difference of 8. Halved is 4. Now. Somebody was saying on one of the other playthroughs that they surmised that there was a maximum of 3 activations. Now, I'm not sure if that was in the 4th edition rules or the 3rd edition rules. So let's just have a quick look if we can. Sorry, I'm just catching on stuff. Initiative. It's not going to say anything, is it? Of course not. Okay, let's try up here. Summary, no. Stacking, no. Same hex leaders, no. Well, there we go. We're finally, it's just thinking about it now. Okay, at the start of each turn, each player rolls, blah, 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 bonuses. In an action segment, player can blah, 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 blah. So it doesn't say anything about a maximum and may be allowed to undertake more than 1 before his opponent. So I'm just going to have a look in, that's 4th edition as well. Now, so it doesn't seem to say that. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but we're going to take all 4, I think. We'll see how we go. So 4. Let me just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, knock it down to 3. We're going to do our first. What do we do? Okay, I think what we're going to do is the captain first here. And we are going to fire on the lieutenant here. We're going to try and force him back. Or knock him out. Do we want to actually go in there? That is the question. They're both demoralised. In fact, we are. Alliance. chance. No, I'm not. I'm just going to shoot. Stuff them. So again, we have 16. So we're on the 16 column. They've only got 2. Okay. So we're on the 16 column. We're down 1 for jungle. We're up 2 for adjacency. Now, target hex, target hex. I thought there was something. Well, maybe, maybe not. Oh, I think it's attacking air. No. It must be. We're going uphill. No, we're not going to do that. We are going to assault. Stuff it. So let's pull up the assault map and I'll just transfer all these buggers over. And then I'll come back. Let's just chuck that. Bring them over. There's the assault hex. We'll bring these over. Okay. We'll bring them over. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Okay. So they are going to get first fire. Now, demoralized can defend at a quarter. So for first fire, let's have a look here. So that'll be direct fire. Now, I believe that if these are a quarter, this would be a half, this would be a half, so they'd be firing at 1. So we're on the 1 column. Will they get... They'll get the target hex contains 3 combat units. But they lose that because it's jungle. So they're still on 1. They're not adjacent because... Oh, in fact, they don't... Yeah, okay. So the jungle down. 3 combats is back to 1. No, don't. No, no, no. And I think that's it. I don't think there is anything else. So they're going to fire on the 1 table. And they get a 9 on the 1 table, which is a nothing. So we then do our attack, our assault, I should say. So let's go. We've got 16. So that's on the 13 column. -2 against defending units on town, entrenchment, cave, no. -2 against major river, no. Not across a cliff, no. -1 against woods, jungle. So we're -1. +1 to all units having higher morale than defending units. And we do, because they're... Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, they're the defending units. So I believe that the leader doesn't count for that. So we're -1 +1. So we're at 0. Side includes undemoralized friendly leader. Yes. So we're up to the 18 now. All enemy are demoralized. Takes it up to 24. Side includes at least 1, blah, blah, blah. No. +1 side defending higher elevation. No. No, 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 no. Okay, so we are up, down 1, up 3 on the 24, I believe. Defenders in jungle, down 1. We've got a friendly leader, up. All enemy units are demoralized, up. That's it. Sorry, on the 18, I believe. And we get a 5 on the 18, which is an M2 result. Okay, so we have Australia M2. And for the Japanese, they are half and half is 1. So they're on the 1 table. They don't get that. They don't get that. They do get that. So that's a +1. And their Japanese gives them +2. And that's it. So they go up to the 5. And they get a 3 on the 5, which is an M2 as well. Okay. Jap M2. Okay, so let's look at the Australians first for an M2. The captain is an 8. He rolls a 7 plus 2 is 9, and he is disrupted. Now, being disrupted, I'm not sure if he can use his... It's down in 14, I believe. Do with morale. Let's just look up disrupted. It's boxes and boxes of them. No, that's not what I want. Disrupted unit conducts opportunity fire at half strength. No. Disrupted unit or leader has all combat strengths half, may only use 1 turn, can't enter an hex. But can he use his bonus is the thing. If a leader is disrupted, he must voluntarily become demoralized if he wants to flee with demoralized units. Nothing. Recovery, no. Morale restrictions, may not enter hexes containing demoralized, may not have blah blah blah. No. 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 I'm not doing too good here, am I? Leader casualties? No. Lone leaders? No. Chasing rabbits? Good order. Oh, any good order leader may assist units in his hex and adjacent hexes. A disrupted leader may assist units in his hex only. That's what I thought, yes. Whereas demoralized can't do anything. Okay. So he's disrupted, but he can help. So this is an 8, a 9. And we get 7, 8, 9. So he's good. This unit here is good. And the machine gun is 7, 8, 9. And he is good as well. Righto. The lieutenant here is a 9 plus 2 is 11. So he becomes disrupted. The demoralized guy is a 8, a 7, so needs a 6 or less. Oh, and he is demoralized, and that is a step loss. He gets sent to the graveyard, so I'm just going to fix him up first. We get rid of that. We get rid of that. We flip him and send him to the graveyard, and that is another victory. Another step loss, which is a victory point. And then this guy here, again, an 8 becomes a 7, so 6 or less. Oh, and he is as well gone, so we will just fix him up that way and flip him and send him to the graveyard, and that's another step loss, taking him to 12, which gives us 12 victory points against their 9. Okay, and the lieutenant is there by himself. Yeesh. Righto, so that is our first activation. Our second activation. We're going to try and do what? We're going to try and recover this sergeant, so an 8, a 7, a 6 or less. Oh, no. He's gone. Ouch. Okay, so let's get rid of this. We can get rid of the moved activated stuff. We can get rid of that. And he goes to the graveyard, which gives us our second step loss. Our initiative goes down by 1, and their victory points go up by 1. So it's down to 2 again. Righto, our third. We can't shoot in. We can't send in. Let's just do the lieutenant here, who is going to try and recover. So he is an 8, a 7, 6 or less. 4 and 2 is 6 and becomes disrupted. And we may as well have done him as well at the same time. Sorry. So he is a 8, a 7, a 6 or less. Oh, and he takes a step loss. There you go. And it's failed by big time. So another step loss for the Australians, taking them up to 3, which gives them 11, plus their 8 down here. That's our third activation. 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 left. These guys can't go anywhere at the moment other than down here or up there. They can't get any closer because they don't have a leader. I've only got 2 leaders here now. So, okay, we are going to... Oh, wrong one again. We're going to move these guys. They're going to come back down the hill. Like that. That's all our activations, and we're over to the Japanese. Right. Now, if this guy tries to pull out, they can get a shot at him. Simple as that. So, do we try and just pull him out? He's disrupted, so he can only move 1 hex, I believe. I hate it when I do this. Doop. Where was that? Dum da da Disruption. Can only move 1 hex. Yeah. Is that going to help him? Well, yes and no. He's not doing any good there. There's no good trying to recover him there. So, yes, we're going to try... idiot. We're going to try and move him out. So he's going to move back here. No, here. Like that. So these little fellas here will come back. And so we have 16 firing into here. Free shot. Direct fire. 16 down 1 up 2. I think that's it realistically. So we'll call it a 22. For a 5 is an M2. So this guy is a 10. So he needs a 9 or less. And he doesn't get it. And he is then demoralized. Okay. So he's still in sight and everything else. The captain, why? Yeah, he's spotted. Right. So we're back to the Australians. And we've only got these 2, which can't really do anything. They can't move. Well, they can move forward because they're with a leader. So I could bring them up to here, and the leader could come forward some other time. But I don't think so. I think we're just going to leave. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to move them. They're with a leader. They can move. They're going to move to there. Back to the Japanese. I think we'll get rid of this demoralized. Does the captain want to move? I don't believe so. So we'll just do this guy. So he is a 8, a 7, 6 or less. Gets a 6. So he is now disrupted. Back to the Australians, we have nothing to do. Back to the Japanese. Now, what do I want to do with these guys? I don't want to go there. So I think these guys will move and they're going to come down here. Try and join up with these, which leaves the captain here. And I think we need to consolidate, so they will go up there. Not great, that's for sure. Let's put that off. Him there and him there. There. Yep. So there's only nothing for the Australians to do. Only the captain here. He's passing. Nothing to happen. Clear markers. None of these are spotted. None of these are spotted. These are not spotted. These are not spotted. These are spotted and these spotted. And we go over to 10, 15. Now we'll just do a quick check. We still have 8 victory points for the Japanese. 9, 10. And we have a step loss there for 11. Why have I got them on 12? Sorry. No, I don't. I've got them on 11. But that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, okay. And the Australians, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And that's correct. Okay. Righto. Let's go on with 10, 15. Let's get it out of the way. So we have the Australians on 12 victory points. We have the Japanese on 11 victory points. So it's still a draw. Australian initiative is 2. So 3 and 2 is 5, and 3 and zip is 3. So that's difference of 2. Halved is 1. 1, 1, 1. So we are going to activate this here. The captain is going to try and recover. Oops. And these 3 are going to fire. So we'll do the recovery first. He is an 8. Disrupted is a 7 or less. And gets it. Uh-oh, idiot. So he is done, and we have 16 firing into here. Where did my chart go? There we are. 16 firing into there. -1 for jungle, +2 for adjacency is 22. Yeah. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. Okay, on the 22. And we get a 5 on the 22, which is an M2 again. So the lieutenant is a 10, a 9, so 8 or less. Rolls a 3 plus 2 is 5, so nothing happens. He passed it. Okay, so we are done, and it's up to them now. What to do? We are going to move these guys, because I don't want these guys just slinking in here when this bloke here will fire for 2. This will give us just a little bit of oomph. And then we're back over to the Australians. And the Australians, we're going to mark both of these as a move. I'll get there eventually. A move action. The lieutenant is going to move to here. No. The lieutenant is going to move to here. Like that. This demoralized bloke is a 8. -1 is 7, so 6 or less. Fails, and he is gone as well. Flip and the graveyard, and that is another victory point to the step loss for the Australians, taking their initiative down to 1, and another victory point for their 12 all. Right, that's sucky. Back to the Japanese. We'll do this guy here. See if we can recover him. 10, 9, so excuse me, 8 or less, and he does it and becomes disrupted. Back to the Australians. These blokes can't move forward by themselves. Well, can they? They do have a leader. So, yes, let us move the machine gun forward. We'll activate all these three. No, we'll activate this guy and this guy. Yeah, we'll activate them. They're all full. They're okay. Do I bring the machine gun in here? That'd be 8, 16, 20. I think I needed 22 though. So that's not really going to help. Okay. We'll simply bring them up like that. Back over to the Japanese, and the captain doesn't need to move. We will simply do this young fella here and see if we can fix up his disruption. So he's an 8. So 7 or less. Oh, 9. Fails again. So he is demoralized. Is that right? No. Yes, no. No, no. Recovery, where was it? Compound. Leader or unit that's disrupted and fails another morale check becomes demoralized. Yes. Well, that was a bit sucky, wasn't it? Okay, so all these are still spotted. None of these are spotted. They have just gone. That leaves these here. They cannot move forward. So we're going to pass. That only leaves the captain. He can't really do anything. There's not much sense in moving here or here. So we will call it quits there. So we will clear markers. And we have finished the 1000 turn. So therefore we are actually halfway through with 12 victory points to 12 victory points at the moment. And the Australians are down to 1 initiative against the Japanese 0 initiative. So at the moment, it's still doing exactly what the historical outcome was, in that, yeah, they all beat each other's to death, but the Australians couldn't get in and take the crossroads. So that's what's happening at the moment. So, yeah, I hope again that you're still enjoying and everything else. Save this now. And that is to 10:15. And again, if I'm still making mistakes, then I apologise, and, please let me know what's going on. I hate it when it's this shit. Straight. Okay, so take care, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.